Hello there everybody, Mimi Wilkins here. Don't ask where I've been. Thank you very much. Welcome back to more Let's Play, Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney. In the last part, we saw the town's creator, who is very old. So yeah, he's gonna die soon, I guess, in this game. And yeah, basically we're just going to Isabela's bakery, where she lives. Ah, we're here. This is the bakery. You don't say. What gave it away? The entire stacks of bread on the shelf? Isabela. I can smell the bread baking. There's some excellent bakers working here. Come on, I'll introduce you. We can go into the bakery, mates. Bakery. Ooh. Ooh, I like that, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I liked the way that, thing turned into an arrow and then just went along. I like that. Ah, Professor, is the smell of freshly baked bread? And I just kind of like how it goes into the area. That's a nice touch. Indeed, Luke. It's certainly whetting my appetite. Oh dear God, Layton. I bet the staff here are really talented.
Welcome!
What the hell?
Our bakery uses only the finest ingredients. Upper crust goods for not much dough.
Phoenix, what the hell are you doing?
Talented and highly enthusiastic, it seems.
He's kneading the dough pretty hard, isn't he?
I would rather liken the motion to pounding myself.
Oh, Mr. Wright, these gentlemen aren't customers. They're my friends.
Yes, we are her friends.
Really?
Yes, really, Phoenix.
Hey, Isabela, welcome home.
Yay, Maya! We get to see Maya again. I'm happy.
Hello, Maya. Where's Aunt Patty?
Aunt Patty? Oh, she went and walked off a cliff with her pig.
The boss? She's gone to the market.
Oh.
She should be back at any time now.
And if she's not, then she's definitely walked off a cliff with a pig.
Sorry about Nick here. He didn't realize you weren't customers.
Well.
Not at all. There's nothing wrong with such sincere dedication to one's job.
Sorry, that was just a bit of thing there. It's still there. Okay, it's gone now.
Mr. Wright, Maya, meet my friends, Mr. Layton and Luke.
Okay.
A pleasure. My name is Herschel Layton.
Gotta love that name, Herschel Layton.
And I'm Luke Triton. Nice to meet you.
Oh, the nostalgia is coming back to me. He's just flowing back like a nice little river.
I'm Maya Fay.
Maya Fay.
And this is Nick, my assistant baker.
Phoenix Wright, pleased to meet you. How come I'm the assistant?
Oh god, I love Capcom humor. Mr. Phoenix Wright and Miss Maya Fay. Somehow not quite the names I'd expect to hear around here. Oh, what the hell's been going on? Oh, someone's online. Have you both been working here long? Yep, must be going on 5 years now. Isn't that right, Isabela? 5 years? No, Maya, no! You were... Phoenix was a lawyer and you are his assistant. Please don't tell me that these two's memories have been replaced. I'll be really angry. Yes, I suppose it must be. No! Say, you know what? Seeing as you're both friends of Isabela, I I think we can give you guys a little something. On the house, of course. Wow, really? These two better remember who they are throughout the game. Otherwise, I'm gonna throw this out the window, I swear to God. Sure, why not? Actually, I actually just took some freshly baked walnut bread out of the oven, so... Cool, so that's what the great smell is. Well, I never expected Luke to say cool. I bet it's delicious. And Phoenix has just disappeared. If you think the scent is good, you should try tasting it. You too, Mr. Layton. It's so good it'll knock your head off. Oh, he's disintegrated from thin air. I'd be delighted to. That's most kind of you. Well, that's that then. Go ahead and help yourself. What are you doing, Phoenix? I'll break your ears only the finest walnuts. You'll go nuts for our walnut bread. How many times do I gotta tell you, Nick? You're supposed to say, here's your order. Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot. I think that was alright. I don't know why, but I just get the urge to point and shout like that sometimes. It's because you're a friggin' lawyer! Bad, Nick, bad. You can't keep shouting at customers like that. The boss will be all over you like butter on toast. Oh, the bread jokes. I know, Phoenix. I feel the same pain as you. That baker, he's quite a character, isn't he, Professor? Yes, indeed. There's something curious about both of them. They both seem somehow out of place in this world. Because they are! Oh, I'm gonna jump in there and tell them, look, Phoenix, you're a lawyer, and Maya, you're his assistant. Deal with it! Most intriguing. Hello, Spare. My room is upstairs. We can get there from behind the counter. Feel free to take something to eat. No? You don't want us to, Maya? What's wrong? Oh, thank God no one's stolen my seal stone yet. Stop sending me requests! God damn. Stop! I'm gonna kill you. She seems to be upset. No, wrong voice. Let's ask to see if there's anything we can do to help. Right you are, Professor. Puzzle! What's the matter, Miss Faye? It's these loaves of bread. And after I arranged them all so nicely, too. What's wrong with them? Grrr, it's all Nick's fault. His pounding messed up everything. Me? But I was only kneading the dough. What am I going to do? I have to bake this before the boss gets back. That's most unfortunate. Bye. Just imagine if Layton just walked out and sorry, you're gonna have to sort that out yourself. Oh, but we all know Layton. He's a gentleman. He wouldn't do that. I'd punch his face in if he did. Perhaps we can lend you a helping hand. Really? Thanks a lot. You'll be doing me the biggest favor in the world. Maya, you could try to show a little restraint sometimes, you know. Not at all. Helping those in need is the duty of any true gentleman. Not only that, but if we all chip in and help, we'll soon have it sorted out. Sorry, I heard a noise outside. Totally, we should help each other out in times of need, right? Time for a puzzle. Usual life. The neatly placed loaves of bread on display at the front of the bakery were thrown into disarray. In the process, it seems an extra loaf managed to find its way among the bunch. Take a look at the picture on the top screen and find the extra loaf of bread. Place it into the basket once you've found it. Okay, so how are we gonna work this out? Remove the extra loaf. Hint! I'm sorry, I can't help it. Two of the loaves are topped with marmalade and scored with 3 parallel lines. Have a look on the other screen. Okay. You see, these 2 loaves should remain with marmalade jam. Have a look at the upper screen. It's not really easy to see. Oh yeah, it's these 2. Next, have a look at the going to top with grape jam. Considering the jam to be at the top, 1 loaf is scored twice towards the top right, and 1 towards the bottom right. Another. These 2 loaves should remain. I think it's that one and that one, I think. No, there's only 1 grape loaf jam. Okay. You should be left with 2 loaves that score with more than 2 parallel lines. These should also remain. One extra. Is it this one then?
This is my answer.
Nope.
Hey, this can't be right.
That was the wrong loaf. Damn it. I've used hints and everything. I suck. An extra marmalade loaf. This is just a complete guess.
See what you think of this.
Nope. Sorry, Luke.
I can't look the professor in the eye.
You seriously can't? Oh, these picker rats, damn it. Right, okay. Oh, I see what's happened here. Remove it.
See what you think of this.
Nope. Damn it.
Hey, this can't be right.
You took the wrong loaf. Damn it. Why is this so hard? God damn, I suck. Okie dokie. What about this one? I'm just guessing by
This
now.
is my answer.
Nope. Sorry, Luke.
I can't look the professor in the eye.
I love it when he says that. I can't look the professor in the eye. Okay, okay. Complete guess. This has to be right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Now that's using your loaf. Yes, it took several tries, but I did it. Perfect, that's exactly how they were before. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks. You really saved my bacon. It's more than any young English gentleman would do. You said English? What's that? And where have I heard it before? Wrong voice. Hey Maya, the boss is back. Oh, hello. Hello everyone, I was just wondering what the commotion was all about. I see you're back, Isabella. Welcome home, Aunt Patty. Well, it's good that she didn't walk off a cliff with a pig this time. Good to see that you survived, Aunt Patty. Were Maya and Phoenix doing the proper job of minding the shop while I was gone? Of course. Naturally, you know you can count on us. They may be calling her the boss, but she seems like such a warm and friendly person. Certainly does look. And she has a heartwarming smile, too. Oh, such flattery. Was trying to make me blush. I don't know, I'm going to give her an Irish accent. By the way, Espella, are these two gentlemen customers of ours? These two are friends of mine. They helped me out once in the past. I was so happy to see them again, I invited them here. Pleased to meet you, madame. My name is Herschel Layton. And I'm Luke Triton, the professor's apprentice. Is that so? Well, it seems the speller is indebted to you both, so it's certainly a pleasure to meet you both. Best Irish accent I can do, I'm sorry. As a thank you from me for helping the speller, please feel free to stay as long as you like. We just happen to have an empty room that you're welcome to use if you wish. Thank you for your kind offer, madame. Ah yes, I imagine you must both be feeling hungry. Well actually, I'm more than a little peckish. Ah, you don't say. Well, in that case, let me offer you something special. A smiley loaf! I want one! No, computer! I don't care if you're not into anime, this is amazing. My very own creation. Aha, wonderful. And that face baked on the surface, a masterpiece. I can see Professor Layton is very much into bread as well. Yes, I'm proud of it. I use a secret technique to make it extra fluffy. Only the best for our special guests. This is great. Still, we don't really have a whole lot else to offer. Only bread. Oh. Only bread? I mean... Hey, Isabella, shouldn't you show our guests to their room? Let's just forget the bread. Forget the bread? You made her angry, I think. I mean... Mr. Layton, Luke, let's go upstairs now. Huh? What's going on? Just trust me, come on. Oh, you made her angry. Only bread, forget the bread. Any more of this half-baked attitude and you'll throw it in the oven until you're done. I couldn't read that, sorry, that was too fast. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry, she's usually so kind and gentle. But when it comes to bread... I suppose it shows how dedicated she is to her craft. I guess it must be fun to live in such a lively place, though. Yes, it is. It's thanks to them that I enjoy living here as much as I do. Mrs. Eclair's always so kind, cheerful and kind to me. And Myra and Miss Phoenix... No, not Miss Phoenix, what the hell? Myra and Mr. Wright are so energetic. Myra especially. It's certainly an interesting group, particularly those two. But, Isabella, what about your family? They died in a car crash. It's a bit complicated. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. She's gonna freaking cat! Ah, Eve. It's so kawaii! No, stop coming online, whoever's coming online. Who's online? Oh, god damn it, not him. Anyway. What's the matter, Eve? Are you hungry? Just gotta rub my eyes, sorry. Sorry, it's my cat. It must be supper time. Yes, must be supper time. Ah, I see. Please go ahead. Don't mind us. Right, I guess we're gonna do a quick old save. After a quick save, we're back to this. Speller? Speller, are you ready to talk?
It's such a cute cat. So well behaved and clever too. Thank you, Eva's a real friend.
Sorry, I can make weird animal noises.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Mr. Layton, you wanted to ask me something, didn't you? What was it that you wanted to know?
Well, there are a few things. Perhaps I'd better ask them one at a time. It may take a little while if you can spare the time.
Yes, of course. Anything I can do to help.
Thank you, Speller. Well then, first off, what I want to ask Speller about is... Oh, we get to choice after we were separated in London, Speller's memories. After we were separated in London. Could you tell us again what happened between the time that we were separated in London and your returning to Labyrinthia? You said you can't clearly recall what happened to you, is that right?
No, I can't. When I came to, I was back here in Labyrinthia. I can remember everything up until I boarded that cargo ship.
Well, you went on trial, you were drugged, and yeah, basically. Daniela from Haunting Ground drugged you, you got put on trial, Mr. Wright saved you, and shit went down.
But after that, I just can't seem to remember how I got back here. It seems the townsfolk didn't even notice that I'd been away. I almost thought the whole thing must have just been a dream, until the two of you appeared here in Labyrinthia. Seems I wasn't dreaming after all.
Yes, indeed. It all really did happen. You came to my office. And then the witch came for you.
So does that mean that the witch brought a speller back to Labyrinthia?
Well, I suppose... Wrong voice.
Well, I suppose so, but... Why was I in London in the first place?
Eh?
Why did I meet you two gentlemen? Why was the witch after me? I just can't seem to remember why.
Speller, you and Carmine were running away from the witches, weren't you?
Carmine?
Do you mean to say that you don't remember being in London with Carmine?
Carmine took you with him and tried to escape from this town. Carmine took me with him and tried to escape? I'm sorry, I do have a vague memory of Carmine, but why was I in London? I just can't seem to remember.
It's 'cause... Show her the letter. Spell's memories. Do you remember this letter, Speller?
A letter?
Yes, Carmine gave you this letter and instructed you to bring it to me. You followed his advice and brought it to me in my office.
That letter. Could I take a closer look at it?
Yes, of course. Do you remember him now, Speller? Do you remember anything?
I don't remember the letter, but this writing does look somewhat familiar. I do have a feeling that there was someone there next to me.
Carmine! I have a headache! Professor Layton! Versus Ace Attorney! My voice acting is the best thing ever! Well, don't worry, Speller, your voice actress is no worse than Marie's voice actor, believe me. Speller, are you alright? She's recovered.
I think I remember. I remember Carmine. Really? You're right, I do know him. I definitely know Carmine. Carmine was here in this town. In fact, he was in this very shop.
In the shop, Speller?
But according to the townsfolk, they'd never even heard of him. Yes, that's right. What they say contradicts what I remember. That's why I'm finding it so difficult to trust my own memories.
I trust my own memories. Please, don't let that deter you. We'd be grateful to hear what you know. What I want to ask Spella about is what she can recall. Obviously. Please, do let us know what you can recall.
According to my memory, Carmine was working here in this bakery.
What do they do to them? What do they do to them that makes them think they're bakers? Does Aunt Patty brainwash them with bread? It's probably what she did to Maya and Phoenix. She brainwashed them with her bread loaves, and then they became bakers. She's gonna do the same to you if you don't hurry out of here, Luke and Layton. Run!
But there are already two workers in the shop, right? Mr. Wright and Maya.
Can't read today.
Those two have been working here making bread for some time now.
No, they haven't!
Or at least, I'm quite sure that must be the case. Mrs. Eclair and anyone else around here will soon tell you so. That's why I put no faith in my memory.
This difference in perception is certainly intriguing. And the fact that Carmine worked here has me somewhat curious. Sorry.
Do you think the old townsite could be just pretending not to know? I mean, maybe Carmine really was here and they're acting like they don't remember.
He was a bit of a lady magnet, Carmine was, what with his accent and looks.
After all, he did mention in that letter he wrote that he escaped from Labyrinthia. How about we go ask a few people around town?
No, Luke, I don't think that's a good idea. As you are no doubt well aware by now, a single word out of place can be enough to bring the knights against us. Yep, that's correct.
Not only that, but I really cannot believe that Mrs. Eclair would pretend not to know him. She's always straight with people. She's never two-faced. I see.
Perhaps, Luke, we should be grateful that she took care of him.
Yes, you're right, of course, Professor.
Are we done talking to her now? By the way, in that letter, Carmine claimed that this town held a mysterious secret. I need to clip my neck, I'm sorry. He implied that he wanted me to solve Labyrinthia's mystery. Do you have any idea what that mystery could be?
Labyrinthia's mystery? I'm sorry, but I'd never even suspected that this town holds any secrets.
Well, that secret of how he can write, that storyteller dude. Secret of how he can write in books and then make them become a reality. That secret, that's what we want to know. Then what might it be that Carmine was investigating?
What was Carmine investigating? I think I might know what it could be. One time, Carmine asked me this. Why is it that whatever is written by the storyteller in Historia Labyrinthia always becomes fact?
I was right.
If that puzzle can be solved, then we will unravel the mystery of Labyrinthia, he said. So Carmine didn't believe that what's written must always come true either. Well, I'm not sure, but what? It's only natural that what's written in that book must come true. And it's hard for me to believe that both you and Carmine could doubt this.
Well, we've never grown up in a town where knights spring on you if you doubt the religion that they're in. I mean, seriously, imagine if that was in real life and that was a real town. That would just be like a death sentence if you didn't believe what they believed in.
Well, speaking for myself, I can't just believe it so easily.
Nevertheless, to the people of Labyrinthia, it appears to be a matter of common sense. Yes, which is why those knights treated us with such suspicion. Exactly. click my neck again. God damn, I need to sort this out.
That's true, but are you saying that in your London there's no story?
Not really, no. We have soap operas, but that's just about it, and they're all crap anyway. Well, there are certainly none that come true, as the Historia Labyrinthia does. In the world as we know it, such a notion is inconceivable.
As I suspected, Carmine is from the same London as you two.
Oh, yes, what gave it away?
So I suppose that makes perfect sense that you should all think in that way.
Incidentally, what action did Carmine take after he came to suspect the story?
Well, Carmine often visited the Great Archive.
Ah, does that mean that we're going to go to the Great Archive? The Great Archive?
Yes, that's where all the volumes of the story are kept.
You mean to say all previous volumes too?
Yes, every volume of the story so far. All of them.
Oh, crap. I see. In other words, he wanted to confirm the authenticity of the story.
Professor, surely you wouldn't be in such trouble with the witches just for looking at some books.
As I recall, in the letter he sent me, he wrote, I realized this town had a mysterious secret, and decided to get to the bottom of it. Still don't know what his accent is, but before I could, they found me. Still not sure what his accent is. Please tell me. I really want to know. I believe that was it. Otherwise I shall be forced to look it up on Layton Wiki. If that actually does exist. Which probably means it wasn't just ordinary books that he was investigating. It's quite likely that the books had something to do with the witches.
So you mean Carmine came close to unraveling Labyrinth's mystery, and therefore became the witches' target? Is that what you're suggesting?
I believe that will be highly probable.
But why did the witches?
Yes, can we stop talking to her now?
Isabella, have there been other stories involving witches before this? Ah, yes, there have been many stories about them. All of these stories are also being kept in the Great Archive.
Yeah, can we actually go there? What's I... Oh, for fuck's sake. Stories all about the witches are no doubt a sort of considerable fear for the townsfolk. So why is it deemed necessary to keep such stories in the Great Archive?
They are an important source of information for the Inquisition. Their prime objective is to capture witches and protect the people of the town.
So you're saying that in order to fight the witches, it is necessary to read about them and learn their ways? Right, I'm just going to do helium voices, because honestly, I am getting bored.
Yes, that's right. Stories involving the witches are under the authority of the Order of the Knights. And the Order of the Knights was established to protect the town of Labyrinthia. The storyteller, the Order of Knights, and the Inquisition, they are the ones who govern the town.
Oh look, there's Daniela. The entire fate of Labyrinthia is created by the town's creator,
always known as the storyteller.
He was trying to murder his book with his pen.
That personage is the weaver of all life in Labyrinthia, including the current horrifying story involving the actions of a witch. Then it falls to the Order of the Knights to protect townsfolk from such events. The Knights not only protect the people, but also act as the storyteller's guard. And finally, the Inquisition is responsible for trying witches in the witches' court.
There's a witches' court, eh?
That is the manner in which this town is managed and order is maintained.
Undoubtedly, he was the owner of the lights. Keeping pace during the events we saw.
Helium voice for later.
That's right, the storyteller hosts the parade from time to time. He gives the townsfolk with a story that will determine their fate from that time onwards. The story this time involved a witch, which explains why the knights were on such high alert. I wonder what spells will be used this time. If only we could check in that book.
Just a moment, Isabella. What was it that you just said? Do you mean to say that there is a book about magic?
Yes, there is, in the Great Archive. It describes all of the spells that provide the witches with their wicked power. It is a special book used by the Knights of the Inquisition to help aid them in their investigations.
That's it. That must have been what Carmine was so interested in. He was investigating the witch's power. Of course, it's possible that he came upon a secret that he shouldn't have known.
And that's why the witches attacked him!
Indeed, Luke! That may well be the reason. The story is so respected by the people and the witches whom they fear. There could be a certain secret connecting these two in some way.
I just burped, I'm sorry. Oh god, my voice has gone all funny. Are we done?
Thank you, Isabella. It seems you now know where to begin with our investigation.
So you'll be visiting the Great Archive?
Yes, indeed. This book about magic that resides there.
The book about magic resides there, I'm sorry.
May well provide a valuable clue towards unraveling the mystery in Labyrinthia.
We'd better get going with our investigation straight away, right, Professor?
Absolutely, Luke. We must solve this puzzle for Carmine's sake, as well as our own.
Professor Layton? Please take me along with you.
I'm not sure that's wise. It might put you in more than a little trouble. It's likely that Carmine's investigations are what led him to being pursued by the witches. And if that's the case, the path we tread might well be fraught with danger.
Even so, I'd really like to help you. Talking with you both like this, I too have come to believe there must be a secret to this town. I want to help you find the truth.
Well, Isabella, I suppose that settles it. From here on in, let's all do our very best to solve this mystery together.
Yes, together. I'm the Professor's apprentice, so if there's anything you need to know, just ask. Ah, thank you, Luke. I'll be sure to do that.
Well then, without any further ado, let's follow in Carmine's footsteps and visit the Great Archive. I'm quite certain that's where the clues are waiting to be found.
Yes, let's go.
Not you, Eve. I'm afraid I'll have to stay here until I get back.
Sorry, and the cat's just gonna piss off. Oh wait. Are we gonna do even more talking?
Oh, my pendant, I almost forgot.
That's a lovely pendant, Isabella.
It's very old, I can't even remember how old it was when I started wearing it. Right, sorry to have kept you. Shall we leave for the Great Archive now?
Oh, Isabella, are you off out somewhere? Yes, I'm taking Mr. Layton and Luke to see the Great Archive. If that's so, well, you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain at any time. Ah, yes, that reminds me. Could you get me something while you're out? Just on your way back would be fine. Yes, of course. What can I get for you? We'll just say that Espella's room was full of helium, which is why their voices went up like that, okay? Let's just say that. Some goat's milk from Mary. I forgot to get some while I was at the market.
Okay, I'll drop round to Mary's farm on the way back.
Would you? There's a milk bucket ready round the back.
Milk, you say? Naturally, our bakery uses only the finest goat's milk for our milk loaf.
Milk loaf, eh?
It's so fluffy and white, it's delicious. Cool, sounds great.
Let's be certain to try some later, Luke.
I'm totally up for that.
No more talking? Great. So, sorry, I'm gonna have to end this part here. Christ, that was a lot of talking. Okay then, so, yeah. Next time, we shall, go to the Great Archive and see what we can find. So, thank you for watching, and, goodbye.